Now that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex, whipping the Teslas. I'm a mess, but it's all a finesse. Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, body, done. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it.
Today on EA Sports, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports. Ryan Suckup.
And we are underway from Houston. On the return, Deontay Harris. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Harris on the return.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in 2019 from Ohio State. It's Dwayne Haskins.
So when I reviewed last week's game and saw the 4 touchdown passes that he threw, I thought about you during the Turkey Bowl last year.
Yeah,
you guys
right.
had the same stats, except he got the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award with his.
He got touchdowns, I got picks. I like going back watching the film with you, and we thought it was a good performance in person. Obviously was, but you thought even better on tape. It was really something to watch.
Yeah, what I loved was how he spread it around. A lot of people involved in the passing offense. 4 touchdown passes.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
8 yards.
The numbers for Cooks in that game last week, he was pretty prophetic. He said before that game, I want to get in the end zone often. He got there 3 times.
Yeah, it's one thing to catch a lot of footballs. That is important, but it's what you do after the catch that can make you great. And he had a great game last week.
And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They run with Logan. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And a gain there of 11 yards. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. And Cooks has it over the middle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, it's Haskins. Incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. Over the middle here to Brown. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. They'll try and run for it. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth. This is Logan. Demario Davis there on the stop. After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5.
Taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up.
Here's Haskins out of the gun. He'll find Miller. That's complete. That throw good for only a couple and brings up third down.
Miller. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll run it here with Logan. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
And Lambo will put this one through. And the opening drive of the game yields 3.
The score, Oilers 3.
No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2019 draft from Oklahoma. It's Kyler Murray.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
This one caught by Isabella. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. And they pick up the first down there with a gain of 4. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he is met quickly in. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Second down, Murray sets to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Fitzgerald.
Complete.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Out of the gun, here's Murray. That ball complete to Isabella. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
At their own 31
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Logan. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Out of the shotgun, Haskins. Over the middle, complete. It's Logan. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
4A. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Oilers 3, Express nothing.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, Haskins. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A huge play there for Houston. 46 yards.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now Haskins toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Big O.J. Howard is intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now Haskins to throw it. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Brandon Cooks. His 4th touchdown on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score.
Lambo set to kick off.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
1st down and 10. At their own
back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Shotgun now from Murray. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. To throw, it's Murray. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards there on 3rd down as they pick up a 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the San Antonio 1st down.
Now Murray again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Play action. Now it's Murray. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Isabella. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 20.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 30-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Not much there, only a yard.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Murray to air it out again. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing again, Murray. This is caught. And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Complete to
Raheem Mostert. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Here's Harris to return it. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Harris on the return. They'll take over.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From midfield now, Haskins. It's caught inside the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Haskins. The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Incomplete. Buda Baker there on the coverage.
To throw on 3rd down. Haskins. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Haskins pass.
And he's going to be marked down short of the 1st down, right around the 17. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
2 minutes remaining in the 1st half. 10-7, our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth. He's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Back out comes San Antonio. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
From the gun, Murray. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Murray's pass.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success at least so far here in the second quarter. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. From the gun, Haskins firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Haskins pass.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Logan. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Throwing now, Haskins on first down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Haskins going to throw again, and that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. Now it brings up 3rd down.
Isaiah Simmons there defensively.
Haskins back to the air. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
Good. 4.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Again, it's Haskins. And this is going to be intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Murray. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 26-yard line.
A final shot before half from Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll get you over to Orlando, we're standing by. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Josh Lambo set to kick off.
So the difference is 6 points as we get set to resume action here in this 3rd quarter of play. And the half will begin with a touchback. Back out comes San Antonio. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Murray. Murray has it knocked loose, fumble. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room where they got it right right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for two. Following the turnover, it's Haskins. And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And boy, things switched on a dime here. The fumble recovery for the touchdown and also a two-point try on top successful.
That feels like a momentum call. Pick it up on a fumble return, take it the other way for a touchdown. That's demoralizing for a team to have it happen against them. So the offense just says, you know something? Let's add to it. Pile on top, go for two now while their heads are down.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
First down and 10. At their own
back out comes San Antonio. And they've got to be still reeling from the events of a moment ago. What a turn on that last play.
You're knocking on the door. You're about to take it in. You think you're going to get some points on the board. Instead, you cough it up and watch them take it the rest of the way to the opposite end zone. That's a two-score swing that you just gave up.
First down run there by Mostert, but it won't accomplish much. In fact, officially, he'll only get back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Second
throwing on
10.
second down.
At the
Murray.
24-yard line.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. The passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
16 yards.
So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
And here's Murray. This one caught by Isabella. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 41. This is Mostert. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Murray now to throw. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
It's a gain of 10. First down,
Murray now on 1st down. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this one is incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. To throw again, Murray. And they'll go back to Hopkins, and this time he's got him. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Mostert. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
The ball carrier.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Second and goal from inside the 5. Now Murray. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Chandler Jones, one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack. Third and goal, and still a long way from the end zone. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Haskins. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good.
They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. And now this pass brought in by Brown. A gain of 6 there on first.
Antonio Brown. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at their 49-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. Throwing again, here's Haskins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Incomplete.
From the gun, Haskins on third down. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. Third and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
It's now second and 10.
Throwing again. Haskins. And Cooks has it over the middle.
Haskins pass.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Over the middle, complete. It's Logan. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion.
I like the fact that they didn't overcomplicate things on that call. 3rd and 2. Just run the quick little hitch, which they did. Ball's out of quarterback's hands, and yes, indeed, they pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 31-yard line.
That is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Express 7.
Looking to throw on second down. Haskins. He'll find Miller. That's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, it's Haskins. That's caught by Howard. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At the 20-yard line.
That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating defensively. You're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
From the red zone now, Haskins on first down. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
That's good.
It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now Haskins to throw it. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on first and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
It's second and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Another try after the first down sack. Haskins, that is caught at the 7-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a third and goal situation.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. Fourth down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now, fourth and goal from the 2. They'll try and run for it, and he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The run is turned away on fourth and goal from the 2. And the ball will go over on the goal line stand. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, listen, go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
On second and 9, Murray. Buying time to his left. He'll try and run it, and he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
0.
So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. First and 10 at the 14. From the gun, Murray. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Lambo on for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
James Prochet on the return. They'll take over first down and 10.
Back out comes San Antonio. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. Murray trying again after the pick six. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Raheem Mostert there. And it's second down.
He was covered by Jeff Gladney.
Now Murray off play action. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target. And that takes us from second to third down.
It's third down.
Shotgun now from Murray.
Yards to go.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
That's an excellent job right there on third.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Another solid game-changing play for this defense with the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play.
The offense has had its moments, too. They'll run on first down. Logan. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And they'll try the jet sweep here. Down right around the 25. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
Smith on the tackle. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 12.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A 34-yard attempt.
The kick by Lambeau is good. And that will extend the lead out to 24.
Makes the score Oilers 31, Express 7.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
First down and 10.
Now Kyler Murray ready to get back under center. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had at victory.
Yeah, long road back from here, no doubt about that one, but let's face it, if you're going to go out there and compete, you want to try and end on a strong note, don't you?
Absolutely. It won't end in a victory like you said, but they can make... And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Chandler Jones able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's able to get up here to the 26. And now here is another interception. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. Well, this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his third interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the leather jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions thus far.
On first down, it's Logan. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Third down, here's Haskins. And he finds Howard complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
That's good.
They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Today's final.
Away here with the victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah.